Good morning, good morning, good morning. Friday morning. Sorry for the late start. A couple things going on. Might start changing the time for when I start in the morning. That way I don't have any issues. We have a lot going on today. You all see the market drop? Some of the drops we had. Thinking about the new Open AI program. There's some stuff going on with that. You all heard about that? Let's see. I think it's called DeepSeek. One second, you all trying to get some stuff adjusted here. There we go. I was wondering where some of my MACD stuff was. Alright, back in business. Alright, so let's go over some things real quick. Some things that I'm seeing that I'm noticing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the daily. So we got some. Let me change this to longer. Alright, so we had a big drop, as you all can see. Huge drop. Look at this drop. Now, I got some news coming out talking about DeepSeek. DeepSeek is another OpenAI source. It's like you have your ChatGPT, your OpenAI, your US stuff. US has been the leader of the OpenAI. And there were sanctions that were put against China to control their access to some of the chips like NVIDIA here in the US. So with those controls and limitations, it forced China had to find new ways to develop their own chip and their own systems to develop their AI programs. Well, they went and created a program called DeepSeek that is just as good as the U.S.'s OpenAI. It maybe not, maybe even a little bit better. And they did it for less than $6 million. Less than $6 million they created this program. And it is shown to be remarkable. People are testing it now, seeing where it's going to go, and it's shown to be very, very remarkable. Um, and it showed that they were able to create this program without needing all the expensive tech stuff that the U.S. used. And you got to figure Google, Meta, they spent billions trying to create their systems. And China went and did it all for less than $6 million. That's impressive. And it was released the day of the new president going into the White House. Trump going into the White House was the day that they released the new system, which was almost a smack in the face. It was like it was done intentionally to show the U.S. like, hey, look what we can do. You put sanctions on us. You limit our access to chips. Look what we can do. Like China was one of the biggest purchasers of the NVIDIA chip. And what they did basically, they just found a workaround. They found out how to make their system work without having to use what the U.S. was given. And that's pretty darn impressive. So it'll be interesting to see where things go from here. but it's showing that deep seek has heavily affected the market. It has heavily affected the market. Let's see what I can pull up to show you. Right now, I'm just checking my news. So you all can see here that we are down. Look at this. We are seriously down. This market has made a big drop. Look at that. 2.2%, 3.6% on the HQ, S&P 500. I mean, that's a huge drop. And they're counting a lot of this to DeepSeek. So it'll be interesting to see where this plays out as a whole, because this is a big thing. This is pretty big. So it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out overall. Let's wait now to see what's happening with the market. Got a lot of chop in this area here this morning. Go to the 1 hour. So it wants to climb up out of this little bit of a mess it grew. So we said last time we were at that level, we did kind of turn around. Last time we were in that level. And this is on the 1 hour. So you can look, this is being like a low here. Spike down, grabbing liquidity. Let's see what it says on our 30-minute. Interesting. Looks like it wants to trend up this morning. Right now, I'm just waiting for any kind of opportunity to pop up. Something show me some kind of clean direction. Like I said, we had to chop. I mean, I could take a long, but I'm just waiting to see when it gets to where I want it to be. I'm not going to just jump in there just because. So I'm just waiting to see what pops up that I like. Some consistent direction. Our ATR is very, very high right now. I'm not a fan of trading with such a high ATR. I run a stop loss of 20 to 46 depending on how I'm trading, but I don't like to run it so high in such a high range, because that volatility can really mess you up. And with a stop loss being so high, with the ATR being so high, it makes me a little uncomfortable trading that, because that means I would have to have a stop loss that's a lot higher. Typically, I find my ideal number is about double whatever the ticks are, the ATR is. So if it's around 15, I do 30 ticks. Around 30, I do 40 ticks. And before that's 80 ticks, and I don't want to do 80 ticks. 80 ticks on one contract, it sweeps the wrong direction. That's a lot of money lost right there. I don't want to take that chance. I'd rather wait for it to come back down. So if it stays in this range, I will not be taking any trades. And what I do to protect myself from myself is, if I'm in a trade or I'm waiting for a trade to come up, I will lock my screen out just to remind myself to take the conscious decision to make sure that I don't take a trade I shouldn't take. What can happen is I can watch the market, I can see something happen, I see a good opportunity. Well, let me jump in that really quickly, but then I might have forgotten that the ATR was so high, or something else was really off. time is it now? I got almost 9:45, almost the time that I like to get to start making my trades. I see my MACD, like my MACD wants to cross over the 1 minute. We're already above the MACD on the 5 minute. I've already looked at the 15 and the 30, so everything is showing that it's trying to go long. I'm just looking for my little scalps. I'm a scalper, so I don't need a whole day's range of trades to do what I need to do. I just need little scalps, little bites. That's all I need, little bites. Alright, so this is what I like here. ATR is coming down. I'm going to green light a trade right now. Try to get a slight pullback. Alright, that was a quick $100 on that one. Hopefully y'all caught that. Quick, easy money. This is this account here copy trades other accounts. So that copies across all of my accounts. So that was a quick, easy one there. I had a tight stop loss, so it filled my stop loss. I only got 20 ticks out of there, so all I wanted was a quick 20 tick trade on that one. you're trading futures, you don't really need a whole lot. You just need a couple bucks. All you need is a couple bucks. I kept a tight stop loss on that, and I was really quick on it because the ATR was so high. And because the volatility was so high, I didn't want to take too many chances of being stuck in something too long. And as you see, we got a reversal already. Overall, guys, we are trending up. This ATR seems to want to come down a little more, so I'm getting a little more comfortable playing in this range. I like taking trades on a dip when it comes down to this line. Take a dip, but if it drops below this, I'll get out of it. But I'm just going to watch it for now. Looking for a trade somewhere in this area here. Got an order there, but of course I missed it. It's very hard to predict exactly where it's going to come down at. It's just like in the range, you're going to miss those. It's just a part of trading. I'm going to go ahead and close this order. because it reverses back down to that range now. It's not going to be a safe trade. So I'll wait for the next opportunity. I don't like getting it when it's in this range here in the middle. It's like in that middle right there. I don't like to get it right there. I prefer to get it in this range here. So we had a serious wick. That's a big wick there. That wick makes you feel uncomfortable. That makes it feel like it could push down a little bit before it tries to return. And I'm not comfortable with that big wick. And our MACD is below the 5 minute and below on the 1 minute. Well, it's crossing on the 5 minute. It's about to go below on the 1 minute. And I'd rather wait. I've taken trades like this before right at that line, but the way it's crossing, it looks like it could reverse easily downwards, and I don't want to take that chance. Okay, it doesn't like it wants to break that line now. Look at it. I'm liking it the way it looks again now. As you can see here, it's trading in that range. Take a stab at it. Allow very little bit of room. Look how close that was, guys. Oh, so close. Twice in a row. I see a good trade and I miss it by a short amount. Sometimes when I do that, I might do 2 orders, one at one amount and the second one at the second amount. In case the blue out's way below my target, I get filled on both, and then have twice the range on the long. Let's see if it comes back down again. I saw an opportunity just down that this candle right here. I didn't take it. I'm watching it though. 1 minute and 5 minute MACD are both crossing going downwards. We are extended as well over the top of the zero line of the MACD. So right here is where the zero line of the MACD would be, and we're extended over that on both sides. That tells me we're due for a pullback. We just don't know how much of a pullback. And here we go. Alright, so now we're at the bottom of where the last 5 minute candle was. So that can represent a long. I'm going to look at the 15 minute candle. So we have some range here. And this is your 30 minute candle. So you got some range for a nice little pullback. We definitely get a little pullback back down. I'm trying to watch for an opportunity, so it looks like it wants to continue to go back up. But let's see, because there are no guarantees. I'm going to look for maybe one more trade. Looks like it wants to bounce off that EMA as well. So here's that pullback we're looking at, guys. Alright, so I'm looking for a short right now. ATR is low enough for me to get what I want out of it as well. MACD on the 5 minute and the 1 minute are showing shorts. Quick little couple bucks out of that. You all saw how fast that moved right there. That ran almost up to my stop loss. That was a close one. I mean, that literally got within ticks of my stop loss. Um, Again, that's why I'm a scalper. Now on that 5 minutes, we can easily go back long. If you're looking at the 5 minute here, we got a level sitting right here. So I knew what I saw, but I was being very cautious. That level right there, okay? And then we're going to try and go back long again. So I'm seeing the 5 minute on the 1 minute. The 1 minute starting to cross back on the MACD going long. But I want to see the 5 minute as well. Confirm on the MACD. I want to see both confirmation on both sides on the long. Let's see if it breaks down below this line. If it breaks below this line, that's going to be something to say too. Let's keep an eye. I didn't get as much out of that last one as I would have liked. So that's why I'm still watching. Alright, so we gotta run back up. Look at this. So it bounced on that line and it's running back upwards off that 5 minute. It's running back strong. This I won't mess with. There's too much range between here and here on that run back up. This can go up easily or can easily come back down. I'm not going to play with that at all. And again, I like to do my longs when the MACDs on the both 5 minute and 1 minute match, and my shorts when the MACD on the both 5 minute and 1 minute match. Other than that, I don't really want it. Look at that pullback. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just sitting and watching. So last time I got down to this range, it bounced back up and ran up. It doesn't want to do that again. Let's see. So now I'm sort of looking for another long now. It got to that line, didn't want to break below that point, at 21,269 range. It did not want to break below that. So because of that, I'm going to start looking at this as a long. So it doesn't seem to want to go any other direction. It's 15 minutes, same range. 30 minutes in between. Still watching for a long. MACD on the 5 minute hasn't crossed over yet. And one of my rules is to wait for it to cross over confirmation. Makes it a lot easier to trade when I have the MACD crossed over. This is C right here. Now it's only like it was looking like it was some strength going up. I didn't want to take that trade because I was getting confirmation on both my 5 minute and my 1 minute MACD. Now it's showing downwards. If we break this line going down, there's going to be a liquidity level where you're going to have the big investors coming in and be doing liquidity sweeps. We're going to have trades here to sweep the guys trying to take the trades going long and going short. So if there's a liquidity sweep down here, that's going to mess up some people. So I'm just going to watch and see. I'm not going to take a trade yet. We had the MACD on the 1 minute drop below the 5. But I want to see if there's going to be a liquidity sweep down there. And I'll do a video explaining a little more in depth what a liquidity sweep is. But this is range here on the 5 minute or down here on the 1 minute. It's where that liquidity sweep would be, somewhere in this range. Now here we just had the 5 minute MACD and the 1 minute MACD matching up on the long, on the short. I didn't take it just because it didn't feel right. Because right now as I see you chop, excuse me. But you see a flag forming here. Excuse. these trades. I don't really focus much on the flag style trades at all. Alright, so it broke below the flag. I want to see it break below another level as well to make me feel comfortable. I want to see it break below here. I want to see it break below. I want to see continuation. So I want to see this candle here break below. I want to see the next candle break below. And I want to see continuation. And that'll line me up for a short. So we broke below, but we're not getting a continuation. And that spike was high. Well, not high, but that was an interesting little spike there. That just shows that they're trying to fight it. They don't want it to go. They're trying to push it up, but the market's trying to push it down. So this is what I want to see here. Seems to want to just chop up in this range, doesn't want to make a decision. I do not like chop. I mean, there's a trade here you could have taken of the break of this flag here. You get a trade off this level. Those are the kind of trades I like. And I don't like these long wicks. It shows that they're really trying to push it up, but does not want to go up at all. This is what I like. All right, another 80 bucks. I'm done for the day. All right, 3 trades for the day. Let's see how I did. Little scalps on the day. It's a good day of trading. Just like I like, being patient. I got 80 on one, I got 65 on another, and I got 100 on another trade. So that is what I got for the day. That's 245 on the day, multiplied by all my accounts. I made for a good day. I sold $4 for today. Quick, easy day of trades. Just being patient, waiting for the right opportunities, right trades, not getting greedy, not rushing my trades, just being cautious, being patient, and being stoic. Stoic mindset trading, that's my thing. Any questions you all have, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to follow and learn more, visit me at my site. Follow my other videos, and I'm gonna post some more. That is my day. I'm done for the day. Again, a little over 4 grand for the day. Probably actually a little more than that. Copy trading, funded accounts. What I see now is a reversal. I'm gonna leave it alone and get out of here for the day. Y'all have a good one.